What if I told you that one small change in your diet could help you stay strong, sharp, and independent for years to come? Doctors say that eating just one egg a day can boost brain function, strengthen muscles, protect your heart, and even keep your bones from weakening. But here's the shocking part: not all eggs are good for you. Some can actually harm your health. Stick with me as we uncover the best and worst eggs for seniors. As we get older, taking care of our health becomes more important than ever. What we eat can make a big difference in how we feel, how strong we stay, and how well we think. One simple food that can help seniors live a healthier life is eggs. They are packed with high-quality protein, vitamins, and minerals that support muscles, brain function, heart health, and bones. But here's something most people don't know. Not all eggs are safe to eat. Doctors have found that eating one egg a day can help slow down muscle loss, keep memory sharp, and even lower the risk of heart disease. Research from top health institutions like Harvard and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition backs this up. Eggs are one of the best sources of choline, which keeps the brain working well, and vitamin D, which strengthens bones. Plus, they are loaded with good cholesterol, which actually helps your heart when eaten in moderation. But here's the problem. Some eggs can be dangerous, especially for seniors. Eating the wrong kind can expose you to harmful bacteria, unhealthy fats, and even toxic chemicals that could hurt your body. That's why today we're not just talking about the benefits of eggs. We're also revealing 7 types of eggs you should never eat. Before we dive in, if you love learning about health and nutrition, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you never miss valuable health tips. Now let's get started. Stronger muscles, stay active and independent. As we age, our muscles naturally get weaker. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest reasons older adults struggle with balance, mobility, and everyday activities. Simple things like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even standing up from a chair can become harder over time. But here's the good news: eating enough high-quality protein can help slow this process, and eggs are one of the best protein sources available. Doctors say that eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your body needs to repair and grow muscles. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who eat enough protein-rich foods, like eggs, experience less muscle loss and stay stronger for longer. I once had a 70-year-old patient named Margaret who was struggling with leg weakness. She had always been active, but over the years, her muscles had weakened and she started using a walker. Her doctor advised her to eat more protein, including 1 egg a day. Within months, Margaret noticed real changes. She felt stronger, could walk longer distances, and even started doing light exercises again. If you want to stay independent, strong, and active, adding eggs to your diet is a simple and effective step. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's talk about how eggs can sharpen your mind and support brain health. Sharper mind, support memory and brain health. Do you ever forget where you put your keys? Walk into a room and can't remember why? Memory problems are common as we age, but the right nutrition can help keep your brain sharp. One of the best nutrients for brain health is choline, and eggs are one of the richest sources of it. Harvard research shows that choline is essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps with memory, learning, and focus. Studies suggest that people who get enough choline in their diet have a lower risk of dementia and cognitive decline. Since many older adults don't get enough choline, eating eggs regularly can protect brain function over time. Let me tell you about Robert, a 75-year-old retiree who struggled with memory lapses. He often forgot names, missed appointments, and even misplaced important documents. His doctor recommended eating eggs daily to boost his choline intake. Within a few months, Robert noticed improvements. He was more alert, remembered details better, and his family saw a difference in how engaged he was in conversations. If you want to keep your mind sharp as you age, don't overlook the power of eggs. They are a simple, affordable way to support brain health every day. Now, let's talk about another surprising benefit: how eggs can actually protect your heart. Stay with me. Heart health, the truth about cholesterol. For years, people believed that eggs were bad for the heart because they contain cholesterol. Many seniors were told to avoid eggs to keep their cholesterol levels in check. But modern research tells a different story. The truth is, eating eggs in moderation does not increase the risk of heart disease for most people. New studies, including one from the Journal of the American Medical Association, found that eggs can actually help heart health by increasing HDL, good cholesterol. HDL works like a cleaning crew in your blood, removing bad cholesterol and lowering the risk of heart problems. For most seniors, eating 1 egg per day is not only safe but can actually support heart function. Let me share the story of James, a 66-year-old man who had high cholesterol. His doctor advised him to make small diet changes instead of cutting out eggs completely. He replaced fried foods and processed snacks with healthier meals, including 1 boiled egg daily. After 6 months, his HDL levels went up and his bad cholesterol, LDL, stayed stable. His doctor was impressed with the results, and James felt more confident about his heart health. The key is balance. Eating eggs the right way, boiled, poached, or scrambled with healthy ingredients, can help protect your heart, not harm it. Now, let's move on to another critical benefit of eggs: how they help keep your bones strong and prevent fractures as you age. Bone strength, preventing osteoporosis. As we age, our bones become weaker and more fragile. This is especially true for seniors who don't get enough vitamin D and calcium, 2 essential nutrients for strong bones. Without them, bones lose density, leading to osteoporosis, a condition that makes fractures more likely. Unfortunately, many older adults don't get enough vitamin D, which is why bone health issues are so common. Eggs are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, which helps the body absorb calcium properly. A study published in the National Osteoporosis Foundation found that seniors who consumed enough vitamin D had stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures. By eating eggs daily, you're giving your body a natural dose of this crucial vitamin. Let me tell you about Eleanor, an 80-year-old woman who suffered a hip fracture due to osteoporosis. Her doctor included 1 egg a day in her diet to boost her vitamin D intake. Combined with other treatments, Eleanor's bone density gradually improved and her recovery was much faster than expected. She felt stronger and more confident in her movements, reducing her fear of falling again. If you want to protect your bones, avoid fractures, and stay mobile, eggs are an easy and effective addition to your diet. Now that we've covered the amazing benefits of eggs, let's talk about something just as important: the 7 types of eggs you should never eat. Stay with me. The 7 types of eggs to avoid. Number 1. Cracked eggs, a bacterial time bomb. Have you ever opened an egg carton and noticed a small crack in one of the shells? You might have thought it's just a tiny crack. It should be fine. But here's the truth. Cracked eggs are a serious health risk, especially for seniors. When an eggshell cracks, it loses its natural protective barrier. Harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can enter the egg and multiply even if it has been refrigerated. These bacteria are known to cause severe food poisoning, which can be dangerous for older adults. A younger person may recover from food poisoning quickly, but for seniors, a simple infection can turn into dehydration, hospitalization, or even life-threatening complications. The symptoms of food poisoning from contaminated eggs include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps. Because the immune system weakens with age, seniors are more vulnerable to infections and take longer to recover. This is why doctors strongly recommend avoiding cracked eggs altogether. So, what's the safe alternative? Always inspect eggs before buying. Open the carton and check for any cracks. If you accidentally crack an egg at home, don't risk it, throw it away immediately. It's better to waste 1 egg than to risk serious illness. If you're still here and learning something new, comment number 2 below. Now, let's move on to another type of egg that can be dangerous: undercooked eggs. Number 2. Undercooked eggs, hidden bacteria. Many people love soft-boiled eggs, runny yolks, or lightly cooked scrambled eggs because of their creamy texture and rich flavor. But while these eggs may taste great, they pose a serious health risk, especially for seniors. Undercooked eggs can contain Salmonella, a dangerous bacteria that can survive if eggs aren't fully cooked. When ingested, Salmonella can cause severe stomach pain, diarrhea, vomiting, fever, and dehydration. For older adults, dehydration can quickly lead to serious complications, including hospitalization. The problem is that you can't see or smell Salmonella. An egg may look completely normal, but it could still be contaminated. The bacteria can be inside the egg before the shell even forms, meaning even the freshest eggs can carry a risk. Seniors are more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses because their immune systems aren't as strong as they used to be. A mild infection that a younger person could fight off might turn into a long, dangerous illness for someone over 60. That's why doctors strongly advise seniors to avoid undercooked eggs. So, what's the safe alternative? Fully cooked eggs. Boiled, scrambled, poached, or baked eggs are the best choices. If you love runny yolks, consider using pasteurized eggs. They are heat-treated to kill bacteria while keeping the texture soft. Now, let's talk about another risky egg that many people don't realize is dangerous. Century eggs. Number 3. Century eggs, the sodium and lead danger. Century eggs, also known as preserved eggs or thousand-year-old eggs, are a traditional delicacy in some cultures. They are made by soaking eggs in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, and alkaline substances for weeks or even months. This process turns the egg white into a dark jelly and the yolk into a creamy green-black texture. While they may look exotic, century eggs can be harmful to your health, especially for seniors. One of the biggest concerns with century eggs is their high sodium content. Since salt is used heavily in the preservation process, these eggs contain far more sodium than fresh eggs. Too much sodium can raise blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney problems. Seniors who already have hypertension or heart conditions should avoid high-sodium foods like century eggs. Another serious concern is heavy metal contamination. In the past, some producers used lead oxide to speed up the curing process and improve the egg's texture. Even though many modern versions are now labeled lead-free, studies have shown that some still contain trace amounts of heavy metals, which can be harmful to the brain and kidneys over time. What's the safer choice? Stick to fresh, well-cooked eggs. They provide all the essential nutrients without the added sodium or toxic risks. If you want variety, try cooking eggs in different ways: boiled, scrambled, or baked to keep your meals interesting while staying healthy. Now, let's move on to another unhealthy egg choice that many people don't think twice about: deep-fried eggs. Stay with me. Number 4. Deep-fried eggs, a heart attack on a plate. Crispy, golden, deep-fried eggs might sound delicious, but they come with serious health risks, especially for seniors. While frying eggs in hot oil gives them a crunchy texture, it also creates harmful compounds that can damage your body over time. When foods, including eggs, are cooked at extremely high temperatures, they produce chemicals like benzopyrene and heterocyclic amines, HCAs, both of which are linked to cancer. These toxic compounds form when proteins are exposed to intense heat and can increase the risk of inflammation, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Another big problem with deep-fried eggs is the unhealthy oils used in the cooking process. Many restaurants and street vendors fry eggs in reused or low-quality oils that contain trans fats and excessive saturated fats. These fats raise LDL, bad cholesterol, clog arteries, and increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. For seniors who are already at a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, eating deep-fried eggs regularly can be dangerous. So, what's a healthier alternative? If you crave the crispy texture of fried eggs, air frying is a much safer option. Air-fried eggs use little to no oil, reducing the risk of unhealthy fats and harmful compounds. Better yet, opt for boiled, poached, or scrambled eggs, which provide all the nutritional benefits without the added dangers. Making small changes to the way you cook eggs can have a huge impact on your long-term health. Now, let's move on to another type of egg that could be harmful. Fertilized eggs, also known as ballot. Number 5. Fertilized eggs, ballot, digestive and bacterial risks. Ballot is a fertilized duck or chicken egg that contains a partially developed embryo. This dish is a popular delicacy in Southeast Asia, but many people don't realize that it carries significant health risks, especially for older adults. One of the biggest concerns with ballot is its high cholesterol content. While eggs naturally contain cholesterol, ballot has even more because of the additional fat and tissue from the embryo. For seniors who already struggle with high cholesterol, heart disease, or high blood pressure, eating ballot can make these conditions worse. Another issue is digestibility. Unlike regular eggs, ballot contains bones, cartilage, and partially formed tissues, which can be harder for the stomach to process. Older adults often have weaker digestion compared to younger people, meaning ballot can cause bloating, stomach pain, and discomfort. But the biggest risk of all? Bacterial contamination. Because ballot is incubated in warm, humid conditions for days or even weeks, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli to grow. If the egg is not cooked thoroughly or handled properly, it can lead to serious food poisoning, which can be life-threatening for seniors with weaker immune systems. The safer alternative? Stick to regular cooked eggs that provide all the essential nutrients without the added risks. If you're looking for a protein-rich meal, a hard-boiled or scrambled egg is a much safer and healthier choice. Now let's talk about another egg type that may seem harmless but contains hidden chemicals that could be harming your health: artificially colored eggs. Number 6. Artificially colored eggs, hidden chemicals. During holidays like Easter or special celebrations, you may have seen brightly colored eggs in stores or markets. While they look fun and festive, some artificially dyed eggs contain harmful chemicals that can be dangerous, especially for seniors. Many commercial colored eggs are made using artificial food dyes, some of which have been linked to allergic reactions, hyperactivity, and even potential health risks like hormone disruption. Studies have shown that certain artificial colors, including red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1, may cause inflammation and other negative effects on the body when consumed in large amounts. For seniors, exposure to these chemicals can be more problematic because the body processes toxins more slowly with age. Some people may experience digestive discomfort, skin reactions, or even headaches after consuming artificially dyed eggs. Another concern is that some mass-produced colored eggs are not properly labeled, making it difficult to know what kind of dye was used. Some lower-quality food dyes contain trace amounts of heavy metals, which can be harmful to brain and kidney function over time. The safer alternative is to stick to natural, farm-fresh eggs that have no artificial coloring. If you enjoy decorating eggs for special occasions, try using natural food-based dyes made from beets, turmeric, or spinach instead. These alternatives add color without the risks of synthetic chemicals. Next, let's talk about another overlooked egg danger: expired or poorly stored eggs. Stay with me. Number 7. Expired or poorly stored eggs, a health hazard. Many people keep eggs in their fridge for weeks, assuming they're still safe to eat. But old eggs can be dangerous, especially for seniors. As eggs age, their protective layer weakens, making them a breeding ground for bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli. Eating a spoiled egg can cause serious food poisoning, leading to vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and dehydration. So, how can you tell if an egg is still fresh? Try the water test. It's simple and reliable. Fill a glass with water and gently place the egg inside. Fresh eggs sink and lay flat on the bottom. Older eggs stand upright but still touch the bottom. Bad eggs float to the top. If an egg floats, it's no longer safe to eat. Throw it out immediately. Proper storage is just as important as freshness. Eggs should always be stored in the refrigerator at 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius or lower to slow bacterial growth. Avoid leaving eggs at room temperature for long periods, as this increases the risk of contamination. Also, store eggs in their original carton instead of the fridge door, where temperature changes can cause them to spoil faster. To protect your health, always check the expiration date, use the water test, and store eggs correctly. A little extra caution can prevent serious illness. Now that we've covered the eggs to avoid, let's talk about the best and safest ways to prepare eggs for maximum health benefits. Safe and healthy ways to eat eggs. 1. Hard-boiled eggs, a simple and nutritious snack. Hard-boiled eggs are one of the healthiest and easiest ways to enjoy eggs. They are fully cooked, eliminating any risk of bacterial contamination, and are packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals that support muscle and brain health. Hard-boiled eggs are also easy to digest, making them a great choice for seniors. Unlike fried eggs, they have no added fats, keeping them heart-friendly. Plus, they are portable, making them a quick and healthy snack. How to make hard-boiled eggs. Place eggs in a pot and cover them with cold water. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 10 to 12 minutes. Remove from heat and place eggs in a bowl of ice water to cool. Peel and enjoy as a snack, in salads, or with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Pro tip: adding a splash of vinegar to the boiling water makes peeling easier. Now let's move on to another healthy and flavorful way to eat eggs: scrambled eggs with vegetables. 2. Scrambled eggs with vegetables, easy to chew and packed with fiber. Scrambled eggs are a great option for seniors because they are soft, easy to chew, and full of nutrients. Adding vegetables increases the fiber content, which helps improve digestion and keeps blood sugar levels steady. Vegetables like spinach, tomatoes, and bell peppers provide vitamins and antioxidants that support overall health. Plus, scrambling eggs with a small amount of olive oil instead of butter keeps them heart-friendly. How to make scrambled eggs with vegetables. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl and beat them with a fork. Heat a teaspoon of olive oil in a nonstick pan over low heat. Add chopped vegetables like spinach, tomatoes, or bell peppers. Sauté for a minute. Pour the beaten eggs into the pan and stir gently with a spatula. Cook until the eggs are firm but still soft. Season with a pinch of salt and pepper. Pro tip: cooking on low heat helps retain nutrients and prevents overcooking. Next, let's talk about another gentle and nutritious way to prepare eggs poaching. 3. Poached eggs, soft and easy to digest. Poached eggs are one of the gentlest ways to cook eggs, making them ideal for seniors with sensitive digestion. Unlike fried or scrambled eggs, poaching doesn't require any added fats, making it a heart-healthy choice. The best part? Poaching preserves more nutrients compared to other cooking methods because the egg is cooked in gentle, simmering water instead of high heat. This means you get all the protein, vitamin D, and choline without extra calories. How to make poached eggs. Fill a small pot with water and bring it to a gentle simmer. Add a teaspoon of vinegar. This helps the egg hold its shape. Crack an egg into a small bowl, then gently slide it into the water. Let the egg cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the white is set but the yolk is soft. Remove with a slotted spoon and place on a plate. Pro tip: poached eggs are perfect over whole grain toast or with avocado for a nutrient-packed meal. Now let's talk about a no-fuss, oven-baked way to prepare eggs that's both delicious and nutritious. 4. Baked eggs, a no-fuss, nutrient-packed meal. Baking eggs is an easy, hands-off way to prepare a healthy and satisfying meal. It allows eggs to cook slowly, preserving their nutrients while creating a rich and flavorful dish. Plus, you can add cheese, herbs, or vegetables for extra nutrition. Baked eggs are great for seniors because they are soft, easy to eat, and require no frying. They are also a great way to make multiple servings at once, making meal prep simple. How to make baked eggs. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Grease a small baking dish with olive oil or butter. Crack 2 eggs into the dish and sprinkle with cheese, diced tomatoes, or spinach. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes until the whites are set but the yolks are still soft. Serve with whole grain toast or a side of fresh salad. Pro tip: using a ramekin or small oven-safe dish makes portioning easy. Now that we've explored the best and worst types of eggs, it's clear that making the right choices can greatly impact your health. By avoiding dangerous eggs and cooking them in safe, nutritious ways, you can enjoy all the benefits eggs have to offer. Which egg recipe will you try first? Comment below, I'd love to hear from you. Up next, let's wrap up everything we've learned with a quick recap and an important message about your health. Stay with me. Small changes, big health benefits. We've covered a lot of important information today, and one thing is clear: eggs can be an incredible superfood for seniors when eaten the right way. They provide high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and minerals that help keep muscles strong, the brain sharp, the heart healthy, and bones resistant to fractures. However, not all eggs are created equal. By now, you know that some types of eggs can do more harm than good. Cracked, undercooked, century, deep-fried, fertilized, artificially colored, and expired eggs all pose serious health risks ranging from food poisoning to heart disease and toxic exposure. Avoiding these dangerous eggs is just as important as making sure you include safe and nutritious eggs in your daily diet. The good news? Small changes in your diet can lead to big improvements in your health. Choosing fresh, properly stored, and fully cooked eggs while avoiding high-sodium or overly processed options can help lower health risks and boost longevity. Simple cooking methods like boiling, scrambling, poaching, or baking make it easy to get the benefits of eggs without unnecessary fats or toxins. If you're looking for an easy way to improve your diet, start with one small step: incorporate one healthy egg a day. Whether you add a hard-boiled egg to your breakfast or enjoy a vegetable-packed scramble, this simple habit can help you stay strong, active, and independent for years to come. Your food choices today shape your future health. By making mindful decisions, you can enjoy all the benefits eggs have to offer while avoiding hidden dangers. Now, before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which tip from today's video will you apply to your routine? Leave a comment below, I'd love to know. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.